In the last episode, we learned a valuable lesson, and that is that when the Empress comes calling, we need to be a little more prepared. And by a little, I mean a lot. I've been kind of flying by the seat of my pants here, but we need to lock in here, and we need to be a little more prepared. We need to have a proper shipbuilding area. We need to have a proper armor, weapons, military area, and by areas, I mean islands. I think that we are going to do that today. Also, just to be clear, when I went and rewatched the episode, the very first time she talked to me,
what could you possibly require?
In that message, it did say that I could bring the ships to Diana or FGC. It did say that. But the second time, later in the episode, when I was panicking and all the things were going bad, that message only said FGC, and it did not say any member of the whatever. It did not say both of them. It only said him. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. So
waiting.
Should I just sell these off and start over with my fleet? I kind of want to, even though I could use these to go and take out some pirates right now, or some raiders. You know what? Let's do that. Let's take out some. Vawada is a complete non-factor in this game so far. So let's send these all back to Latium. I just want to take out some pirates just because. And I keep calling them pirates and they're not. Let's go. Who's the most north? Rains. Rains is the most. I got to rename. I got to finally do my names on my islands. I'm tired of these not knowing where Fortuna and Campania are, or which one they are. I know the other ones. All right, let's go. Send them the Rains. They'll get there eventually. Let's talk about what I want to do. I think that, where am I? See, again, Campania. Let's go ahead and rename it now, right? So we got Rains, which is our currently, I'm almost embarrassed to say, our highest population island. This is a very pathetically populated island. I mean, look at this. I have, yeah, I'm building small. I need to build big. I know. We have Rains. We have Uso over here. Uso has resin and olive, right? Well, this little tiny island over here on the mini-map, I'm clicking there. This one also has resin and olive. The other ones are different, but resin and olive, it's the same. So these two islands are brothers. So we're going to go Uso here. That would mean that this one would absolutely be Sokoa. And then down here we have Fatu. That one's going to stay because I like that one. I like that one a lot. We have Rains here. And then this other island here, I only chose it because of the gold. Gold being a more, you know, regal, a more, this is the kings and queens, the leader of the realm, if you will, would have the gold. So this one will be Mayaviya. Let me make sure that yes, I did spell that one correctly. All right. Now we have extra islands that have been added along with the big island, right? I'm still waiting here. How much is this going to cost me? Still 691. Which is unfortunate because I was almost there. But today we're going to settle, hopefully, 2 islands. This one over here is the one I'm going to choose because it has oyster, which we do not have on any of my other islands. I do not have oyster. So we got to have an island with some oyster because at some point, I believe patricians, I think they need oyster. I think that's going to come first. And this could be an island. And wait, I got to get to where I can actually look at the gods. Neptune increases the oysters chain. He also does salt, garum, mackerel, sardines. I could do all the fish and all the things. Seashells. I believe these two, yeah, I know cockles are, but I believe seashells are in Albion. But either way, this guy is my shipbuilding guy. This is the god for ships. Newly constructed ships more durable. So I need to build my new shipyard, my new shipping island here. It's got oysters. It makes sense to me. This, that's Rains. This one up here, all the way on the right. This is going to be my next island. All right. Then we have this one right above to the north of it. This one doesn't really do anything for me. And the one just north of that really doesn't do anything for me. That's right next to the big island right there. Kaiso is right there. Where we're going to go is to that one. But let's look at the other ones first. So I'm going to go over here to this one right here on the mini map, which is right there. That's where I was looking from, somewhere over there. That's yeah, I was looking from this island right here. This is Kaiso. This one here doesn't really do anything for me as well. This is kind of like another Uso. I believe that might be the exact same as Uso. Yeah, the fertilities. That's Uso. This is this one. Same exact fertilities. And then just to the north of this one also has oyster, but it's just not big enough. So my only oyster choices are this island or the one I'm going to choose. And actually, this has sturgeon. I think Rains has sturgeon. Yeah, okay, so I can do sturgeon here. All right, so then also, in order to build my military, my Mars island is going to be this one right here. It's right next to the big island. Right? I got iron here. I got some extra gold and stuff just in case, but I got iron here. That's the main thing. Right? It's nice and flat. We could build 450 encampments. We just have our army right here if we need to, okay? And it also gives room. We can do the whole, like the pig chain and all those things. They can all go here. I can put all those things on this island. Kaiso is right there. So I'm going to have my ground troop island here, hopefully. That's the big island right there. And then Neptune's going to be way over there. This is Kaiso. And then Rains and all the other ones are down there somewhere. In that region, maybe closer to over here. So that's the plan. Now let's see if we can follow through on the plan and see if we have enough money to even settle these islands.
Neptune's finest.
Yep, speaking of Neptune, I guess you're going to go first. We'll take 50 of these, 50 of these. We'll take... Should we take some sardines and some porridge just to get going? I believe we maybe should. Oh, no. We're going to take some concrete. I'm not waiting on that. Yeah, I can also do the sails and the rope over there as well. We have this in stock here on Rains, so if something else pops up, we still have this here for now. Yeah, let's put some porridge out there just to get things started. No. Tunics? Tunics, maybe? Question mark? Or some funny hats. Let's get some of the funny hats. Which one should I take with me? Which one's the most difficult one to make? I'm not gonna have very plebeians there. It's gonna be all... Never mind. Forge it is. Alright, take you out to Neptune. I hope this is going to be affordable. I have no idea how much these are gonna cost. Actually, I could take this one here. That's just sitting up here.
What could you possibly require?
You got the same thing on your ship. You're coming over here. Let's just settle this one too. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. I don't need you. Oh, is that Kaiso? That's Kaiso. Yeah, I don't need him. Can I sneak in here?
Through the waves.
Without him turning back around and patrolling right there? I hope this is enough money. It might not be. This one, all right, so I'm going to guess. Let's see how close I am. I'm going to guess this one is 147. And I'm going to guess this one is 328. There we go. 147, 328. We'll see if I'm right. And then once I get those up and running, we can delete the shipyard. We can delete all of the chains involving... Wait, we don't even have a rope chain here, do we? Are we even producing rope here? I don't think we are. Yeah, we just brought those over from Albion, I believe. Or they're not on a trade route, are they? Albion to Latium. They are not. Yeah, I just brought them over manually. That's all that was. Yeah, we'll put all the shipping, all the things, and then we'll put some Libertus over there and just let them live and have a great time. Whatever. It is what it is. All right, there's Kaiso. He
Now
left.
listen here. The
Oh.
wrath of the sword is not easily stayed, if you catch my meaning.
You don't scare me, buddy. I'm about to build me a fleet.
Neptune's finest.
I ain't worried about you.
Ready.
And I'm gonna have more ships, and that way I can escort my trade. The whole reason for the ships and everything is because this big island is going to be a lot of trade routes coming in and out of it. And again, I did not restart my series, so Kaiso is literally right here. He's going to mess with every one of my trading routes. So I need to have escorts in and around here, maybe some patrols. I mean, I'm going to have to defend a lot of stuff with his nonsense over here all the time. He's not at the bottom of the map like he is for everybody else. All right, what do we got? 101. All right, that's fantastic. It'll 90 or 75 per minute. I think I can handle that. All right, so that one is good. Do I not have my other ship going? Where's the other ship? It's just going to take a while to get there. Where is it? It's not even... It just left Reigns. Oh my gosh. All right, well, let's go ahead and settle this one. I guess we can go ahead and start. Again, I have not even built a villa on Reigns, and I've settled 76 islands. Maybe I should build a villa here first. Should we do that first? Because I don't think the NPCs are going to come and take these, are they? Are you? I know that the ones... It would be Zaranitu, if anybody. I know that Dorian and what's-her-name have been sniffing around, and they've asked me a couple times for some of these, and I keep telling them no. Let me see where she goes. I might just have to grab this real fast. While make sure... Don't you turn in there. I'm got my foot on the... finger on the button here, just in case. Don't you turn in there. I have another ship coming. All right, you're good. Where you going? Zara. Keep going straight. Don't you turn. Watch you just... they immediately turn all the oars. Whoop, right here. And then they take it. She's just passing through. Just passing through. Keep on passing. Where'd that other ship go? All right, it went through. All right, she's just passing through. All right, I think we're good. I'm nervous. I should take this. Let's just take it. There we go. Now I need to get you back home through all these pirate ships, raider ships. I'm never going to call them raiders. They're going to be pirates. Somehow I have to get you home without getting blown up. All right, just go down here.
Mariners, forward.
Let's right click down here first. I think that's how you do it, right? Am I shift clicking? Oh, shift, not control. Maybe? Maybe? Shift?
Waiting for your decree.
Okay, I cannot figure out. It's first time playing Anno, everybody. Let's go shift click.
Festina
There it is. And then shift click over by Reigns, and let's see if that actually worked. All right, this one is on its
Waiting for
way.
your decree.
Yes. All right, so while we're here, we might as well go ahead and try to start and or finish what I was doing before. Remember, this was going to be my main road coming through here, and then all the madness happened with all this. Now, here's my big question I have today. Is I have no villa and no officiums. Or no, I have one officium, but I don't have a villa. Where do I put my villa? Right, so on Reigns, this is going to be my main population center, is this area here, and it's going to bleed over into all of this right here. I don't know how close to the water I'm going to get. I know you need to keep your villa up here and protected, but I also don't want to put like a military thing right here, even though this would affect the most amount of houses. Oh, I can't put it within that range. Oh, so the officiums cannot be in this range? It almost has to go here. And my original plan was to have it over here anyways. I wonder, because I don't want it really close, because if an attack happens on me, I'm not going to be on time. I'm going to be late getting here. So I don't need it down here because it'll give troops a chance to get here. I need the more time. More time is better. Or I could put it over here. Rework this entire area into like a Libertas kind of area. I have these two. I could defend it much better over here, I think. You put a wall right across this region. This turns into more like, okay, so we have farmland and then Libertas leading up into this, maybe? And then upgrade all of these Libertas over here into higher tier people. That might be a better idea than putting it over here, which was my original plan. I wonder. I think we do it. I think I'm gonna put it over here.
Ship is under attack.
Which ship is it?
We stand
Sequana. Yep.
waiting.
It went right by that guy. Get out of there. No, I need you. Evasive, yes. Evasive stance, get out of there. Oh boy. I got no chance. What are you? What kind of ship are you? That is a trireme. Yeah, it's a trireme.
Gliding on the water.
Hey, can you help me out? Oh, see how he turned around? He turned around when he saw Alicia coming through because she's so vicious and whatnot. Even though she did not like me attacking them. Which, that is a weird concept that I don't really understand. Yeah, where am I putting my villa here? Where am I putting it? Did I not turn this on? I feel like it's the same light. Let's go to the middle of the day so we can see. That's the middle of the night. This is the middle of the day. Yeah, I think the more I look at it, I can fill this with officiums all over. And over here is where I put my villa. I can put walls up right here. And defend, defend coming up this hill. If I need to defend it. And I don't think the ships can reach it from down here. If I put it like right here by the river. I could put some archers or something here, catapults or whatever to defend this way. I don't think they can reach that far. I really don't know. I know everyone knows that I'm terrible at military, so I don't think they'll reach. Yeah, this is going to be completely redone. Completely. This is all just thrown together because it was out of the way of the city. Totally. All right, let's go ahead. Let's see what this is. We now have 567. We definitely are going to have enough money. Because this one was only, what, 102? I think it was.
Gotta work on those sea legs.
Cool. This guy. Hey, don't be out here. I don't need to be selling anything yet. Let's go this.
There are signs of public
Sell one
unrest.
above 60. What was it? 60 and 25? No, I probably should upgrade this right now. Since I can. 25. No. We're not doing that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get some wood production going on because we're gonna need lots of it to start. That's what we're gonna do and let that work while we're messing with the other island, and then we'll come back and we should have some wood up in here. Yeah, that makes no sense, but we're doing it. Yep. And how about you go there? There we go. Make me some timber, please. All right, what do we need? What do we got? What do we got on our Neptune Island? You are... Oh my gosh, that is easy peasy. How is this one only 90? Oh, it's, you know what it is? I need to go in the Hall of Fame also. I forgot.
The provinces prosper, I hear. I hope you are well.
Well, I'm about to prosper a little more, and I'm gonna get another island. It's the 76. Island settlement cost, but it's only minus 25%.
Sorry, Nitu.
Ooh.
My servants tell me you carried in a dead sheep.
Have you not heard of her talking about livers?
You carried it all by yourself.
That's
You must be strong.
that's all he cares about. That's all he
Plenty
cares
out
about.
there would be glad for less, girl.
You need to. That was disrespectful.
Well, you said you were making lamb stew, so I thought...
She's acting all innocent.
Oh, but Sarah, not through the front gate.
Yeah, you know, you don't want company to see it. Command completed. No idea what that is. Oh, that's the ships. Sorry to leave that conversation. The ships aren't. They did make it. Where are they? Where are they? ships. I don't know what the command completed was. Oh, it's the Sequana. Where did it actually take me? No, it wasn't that one yet. Where is it going? Okay, it did. Or did it? Is it going to turn? Now I'm going to see if my shift clicking work. It did work. Okay, because now that's going towards Rains. Okay. Sorry, completely distracted. Back over here. Shipbuilding island. Boom. I didn't see what the cost per day or whatever it was. I didn't even pay attention.
Neptune's finest.
All right, let's send you back home. You can come over here. I need to add, actually, you know what I need to do? Let's add this. No, we don't add these islands. We're not adding these islands to any of our trade routes because our trade routes are not for plebeian or are for only for plebeians, and I don't think we're gonna have plebeians here. At least on this island, we're not. This one, the troops, we're gonna need more up there. But over here, we just need Libertus. Anyways, this one is going to be Rikishi. And this one up here where the troops are going to go is not Ayrturna. It is going to be Yoko. There we go. All right, they got some timber going over here. We are going to need timber. We're going to need rope. We're going to need hemp. We're going to need all the things over here. So let's get the same things going over here. While I'm distracted, I can just bust out the timber. Well, let's move you. And let's turn you that way. Can't see. Oh my gosh, 94, really? Oh my gosh. How about that? You good now? Nope, that's the wrong button. It's that one. I'm having such a problem with the most basic chain. There. Get those going. Now, which one do I do first? I think I start with the shipbuilding one first. Let's go ahead and plan this out. This one here is, I think, less important at the moment, because we don't really have a lot of ground transportation going or ground troop things happening yet. Although pigs, salt, yeah, we could transfer our pig production up here, our salt production up here, our leather production up here, our coal production up here. Yes, that helps for all of our chains on Rains. It gives us a little more room to work with on Rains, because then I'm trying to think for ships. Oh, let's go back here. I'm sorry. I keep clicking back and forth. The problem is I'm doing 2 islands at once. I should only do one thing at a time, as I've learned with production chains. Neptune. Here we go. He is sardines, garum, which has salt also. So we can do salt on either one of them. Oysters, caviar, sturgeon, cockles, and seashells. All right, so he is just those things. We're still going to do the rope and everything here. We have so much more room. We have so much room here. We have 5 river slots, so we can, if we need extra lavender, we can make it here. We can use one of these aqueducts as like farm central for hemp and lavender. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. All right, so let's build a town. Let's go right off. I kind of like this corner spot for the trading post. It's not the most secure. I'll tell you that, because you could just shoot from here maybe. I don't know, but that's okay. Let's just build a road out this way. Yeah, I like that going right up there. Could I go straight? Is that a straight? Oh, there it is. Bam. And then we'll have it like out here. Like this could be like the farms, right? Down here is lavender and hemp because we're making rope here, and sails, which means sheep will come down through here. This can all be farms this way, right? Up here's mines. What do we do in the mines? We're doing, I guess if we need extra minerals or iron or something, I don't think we will, but if we do, or obsidian, well, we got to have something because obsidian is here. So maybe this just could be an obsidian farm, essentially. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to Dawn. So this is our road. Do I want to make this road just cross? Like this? That's not interesting at all. How about we go this way? Yes? Question mark? Yeah, let's go that way, and then we'll put our market and everything in this area here. We'll be pretty griddish here in the beginning, as usual. We'll have a market at the crossroad. As I say griddish, we go immediately diagonal. Love it. Love it. Never mind, we're not going griddish at all. We're gonna go boom. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting somewhere. Do we go off of this diagonal or off of this one? How did I do it the last time over on Rains? How did I do it? All right, hang on. How did I do it over here? It was 3. Okay. I almost had it. It was these two were... This was correct. Ah. Nope, I hate that. Let's turn them. I think I had the right... Oh, this was it. This is it right here. This is the winner. Come on, fit. Oh, dang it. It's like half a tile off. All right, well, since we're on the diagonal, we should go up 2. No, go up 1. I definitely won't get annoyed by that later when I'm trying to decorate. Right? Oh my gosh, they're 2 apart. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. We'll figure it out. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then these... No, they go like this. I wonder if that... Does that touch both of them or just one? Ah, that's not going to work. This does need to go up through here. I hate double roads, but I think in this case it works. Let's just do this. And this. Although that's a direct route. No. And then you go here. And you can go there. Okay, this was a terrible idea. I'm trying to leave a little something right there, is what I'm trying to do. It's similar, but that works for me. Okay. I hate double roads. I really do, but again, it works for me. All right, now we get... Some more coming up this way. Will this road go out there? Yep. And then this road. Let's see if I did it the right way. Or the same way on both sides. Nope. This one's just a little bit off on the angle of the other one. Is that why? I think that's it. I think that's it. All right, then we'll go. I gotta separate this double road at some point. If we do here, and this is how we're gonna separate it. We're gonna go like this. Because at some point an aqueduct has to come through this town. Which means it's probably gonna come through here. Yeah, we'll do our aqueduct here. This way. Which means we need a spot for the cistern, probably right there. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. That's 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm not going to put a grid. I do a grid, but it's a different kind of grid. How's this for symmetry? We're going to leave that open. Leave that one open. So there, there, and there. There we go. There we go. You want symmetry? You want a grid? I'll make you a grid. It's just gonna look completely different than every other grid you've ever seen. Dang it. Just go across. Is that right? Did I do that right? I did. There. There you go. You want a grid? I gave you a grid. It's a terrible grid, but it's a grid. There you go. 1, 2, 3. There it is. All symmetry. Bam. Look at that. How's that for a mess? All right. So then we need 2 taverns, 1 on each side. I think this is a good spot. Should we go symmetrical on that too? Will it fit there? Oh, almost. Almost, but that's okay. I mean, one's going to fit right there easily. We want to put a tavern in somebody's backyard. Do you remember? Imagine that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful symmetry. Let's take you here. Let's do one there, and we'll do one over here. Double tavern. I'm still doing symmetry. I'm still doing it. It doesn't. It's going to go here. That's where it's going. All right. There we go. Everybody's got your tavern. You got your stuff. You got a porridge going here. We do have more population with this. So let's get this. Oh, you know what I need? Can I do an aqueduct? Can I do one right now? 10. How much construction do I have? $50. Yeah, let's build it now. That way we could just build it right off the bat and not worry about it anymore. Aqueduct, boom. Where are we gonna put the cistern? Where can we bring this in here? Now with paved roads, see this should go right here. Is where it should go. How do you get you take this house out? That's how you do it. Mess up our symmetry. Let's try this. This is touching everybody right here. Paved roads, we should probably bring it up more. Well, let's see if the aqueduct can go through here first before I start messing around. Yeah, it can't go through there anyways. Never mind, it's a bad idea. Where can I feed it? It could come in here by the market, go to there, and then come in like this. Oh, I meant to blueprint that. Oh, the double road. See? Double roads never work out. You can't cross a double road with an aqueduct. Lesson learned. All right, so maybe we just move this house and put it right there. Get out of here. Just go over there. What if I put it back here so we keep the straight line? We put it right here in the back and then have a road coming in right back here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's go like this. Right? And then the road comes in here. And we'll put our first ornament right there. Nope, it's going to be a potted plant. There we go. On that. There we go. All right, so that's here. Now do we have enough of this to get here? What's that going to cost us? We are short all the things to do that. Great. I need 3 tiles, 3 concrete. All right, where's that ship at? I know I got multiple ships just sitting here. You. I need more concrete. So 20, as I said, 3. Let's take 30 of those. Go up here. We advance. I'm making progress. Okay, now, what are we going to build? We need ship type things. We need a shipyard. We need another of these is what we need. Because this is going to take a lot of wood as I'm making all of this. I swore I pushed that button. Boom. 95. Do you reach? You reach that. That's okay. Once we concrete everything. Should we go ahead and pave everything now? Oh, do I not have my icons up here? I don't know if I do or not. Let's think about this. We have our aqueduct here. We might as well go ahead and use it. I was gonna wait to go down there, but we might as well use it up here. And then if we'll move the farms down here later. In the future, all the farms I think are gonna go down there, and we'll put like a wall right here maybe to wall off the city. Again, this is not gonna be a sprawling metropolis. It's gonna be a usable island with enough workforce to make ships. So we don't need all the giant buildings. We just need Libertus things. We can blueprint this, though, to help me out. I need a visual. I think coming up to the road makes more sense, and then we can follow the road down that way. And then this one can be diagonal here. Yeah, then we could tuck some houses in here, maybe some production buildings. Something like that. All right, Liberty, you need porridge. You need a oat farm. For now, we could put a cistern right here. Just to touch our basic farming needs, I'm thinking. Since we're going to be down that way anyways, let's just connect it to the end. Like right here. That way we don't waste any more what's the word? Materials. Let's put our farm here. Let's put our sardines down here because we have our guy. We can now, oh, we can't pick him because we have to get the sanctuary, right? Belief, yeah. We need a sanctuary. Just for the belief. That's where this can go. Happiness and belief. Boom. I think that's a good... Oh, no. Turn it around backwards like this. Back up against the thing. Yeah. That's where this is going. I know the range is terrible, but we're going to have paved roads, so it's okay. Yeah, that'll go there. It's a belief going up in here. We don't need a grammaticus. We're not going to have plebeians. Knowledge. Yeah, I don't care. We're going with that. And we need our farms. That's right. We need our sardines. Get these working. Well, we will definitely redesign them. Like this whole coastline is going to be different at some point. Same thing with the farms. The farms are going to be much more interesting at some point. That point is not today. Today we're going to do just some basic stuff here with the farms. All right, there's oats. And we needed hemp. We need a few of these. Oh, we're gonna need a warehouse. Forgot about that. Warehouse, and then we'll go hemp. Which we're gonna need a bunch of these. Maybe the farms go out this way. No, that's fine. I think the farms... Should the farms go this way? They kind of should. It's okay. It's alright. Again, I'm going to redesign it later. It's okay. Maybe we go like this with these. Because we need them for spinners and we also need them for hemp. Wait, no, not like that. Okay, move you over one. Take that. Fill that in. 54 to 60, of course. They're never, ever even. Boom. And then we go spinner. Can that reach everybody? And it will when everything's paved. Let's put a little gap between that house right there. We'll put the spinner right there. We'll decorate in here. As soon as it's morning time, boom. Is my ship over here? It should be on its way. Is that you?
We stand waiting.
That is you. I'm waiting on you, buddy. Waiting on you. Yeah, that's going to work out well. All right, so now we need a porridge stand because I got oats going. This will give us more population anyways. We're plus 67. We're about to get a lot higher than that. Porridge stand needs to go here. It needs to go there is where it needs to go. Or right there on the corner. That's where it's going. You are going to go up here. Porridge stand goes there. Right here on the corner, right, we have our market. How do we flip this building? Let's see. Kind of need it to be on the corner, right? Yeah, that works for me. That works. All right, we need a warehouse in here. Boom. Perfect. All right, so we got the basic semblance of an island here. Now we need to work on the ship building. What do we need? We need shipyard. Of course, my internet goes out. Great. Fantastic. Oh, and it's back. Awesome. Now we need hemp. We need rope. That's what it was. We need rope, which is 2 minutes for every 1 minute. So I can do 2 rope makers for one of these. We're not doing that. We're just gonna do one. Oh, these do need plebeians. That's okay. We can have a couple. We can have a couple. It's okay. And then sails don't take plebeians, do they? They do. We need sheep. I wonder, do the sheep are not affected by the aqueduct, are they? The livestock farms? They should be. You would think they would be, no? Livestock, water. You need lots of water for livestock, don't you? Where do I do it? Let's just put it on the other side. Again, we're just throwing it down. I feel like I'm watching someone else play right now. This is not me that's playing this game right now. I feel like I'm doing the same thing that someone else does. Let's just throw this down. Yeah, we'll come back later and do it. That never works out. All right, 30 seconds, a minute. Oh my goodness. You can 3 of these for 1 of these. That's fantastic. Well, let's let those start working. That way we're ready to go with those. Are we good on our goods? We're just... Yeah, we need some hats. How do we make hats? We make hats with sheep. There you go. So that's not 3. I'm going to have 1 sheep farm for 1 of these and the sails. That should be okay, I think. Funny hats, income, and happiness. We like happiness and we like income. We like this all. We also like this next to the market. Always. This is too congested right here. I don't like it. Remember our awesome symmetry? Take a look because it's about to change. We're going to put the Pyleus hats right here. These are going over here. Perfect. And then you go right here next to the market because I love it next to the market. Take that road away. And we'll move this house down also. Maybe back it up to the aqueduct. Yeah, that looks good backed up against that. And then we'll move this house down. Maybe just add another one right here. Yeah, and then this could be like a little... We need sun-kissed. Oh, no, we don't. That's way too bright. Irregular? Where's the irregular? There they are. Nope, that's sandstone. I need a regular. Marble, sun-kissed. There it is. Put that there, and then this. Yeah. Maybe. Hang on. I think that's okay, but then here we just put the dirt. That's a harsh line. Can I duplicate what I just did there, but just put this? You could be blue, and then this is dirt. There we go. And then a tree goes here. Right there, and then right here-ish. That's a perfect spot for that. We need something right there. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. We need a regular tree. Just a regular bush. That's the one. Let's keep it white. That's fine. There we go. All right, so that's good. Our ship should be here. Here we go.
Ready.
This might be the fastest I've ever built a town. Ever. Which is saying something. All right, so that is good. Everybody has water now. Do I have enough to build this? I do. Boom. That means we can make this a Neptune. Set the patron. We have 86 already. Boom. Look at me. Look at me over here doing stuff, y'all. Sardines.
Really got a grip on things. Roma said I should make you a partner.
Oh,
Maybe he's right.
Who did? I was reading this instead of this. I didn't even see what he said. Who did he say? Bromer.
You've really got a grip on things. Roma said I should make you a partner. Maybe he's right.
I seriously thought I would hate him. I love that guy. He's awesome. Let's view where Alicia wants to live. She wants to live right here between me and Kaiso, and that's my big island. I would love for Alicia to be my neighbor. This sounds like a great idea. Because there's no chance she is gonna go after me anytime ever. So we are gonna grant you.
You've moved up on my guest list.
See? Mm-hmm. That's what I like to hear. See? Zaranitu went ahead and took this one. She was looking at it over here. I think she was eyeing it, and once she saw me take Yoko over here, she was like, oh, I better go get one. And then she went and got this one like immediately. All right, so let's look at what we got going on here. We have 83 workforce. We have our god. What do we got going on here? We need 14 more to gain the ability for more shrines and more production, which we haven't really started anything except sardines. Eventually Garam's gonna come over here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need some plebeians over here. Not a crazy amount, but we are gonna need some. So maybe the plebeians. Oh, let's look at his thing. Oh, look at the abs on that. Oh my goodness, look at this man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a man right there. That's also a screenshot. It's what that is. Look at that guy. My goodness. Can we walk up in here? Oh, I can't. Can I jump in there? No, I can't. What do we got going on around here? I can't look at it. Fine. Let's just zoom in this way. I mean, so this opens us up to more colors, though, for decorations and whatnot, all up in this area. The marvelous mosaics might actually come into play here, because I think there's a blue one somewhere, or you can use this color. Oh, there it is right there. That's the color we're using there. So this is this is going to be plebeians right around this area. Maybe this will be plebeian town, because they have the reddish kind of roofs on their houses. So let's continue this, because we need a Grammaticus too. Hang on, let's build the Grammaticus. Just to get that out of the way, you know? We should offset this somehow. But it needs to affect other people. Might as well get the extra knowledge while we can, you know? What's the front of this building? To me, it's that, but there's two doors on this side. But to me, it should be the rounded side. I don't know. Let's continue this diagonal thing. Let's go like this. Maybe. But then what do I put there? I don't even know what I would put there. Maybe that's where a shrine could go. The shrine to Neptune right next to Neptune? No, that doesn't make sense either. Sandals are not going to go here. They're going over to what's his name? Over on Yoko. So we're not doing that here. We're just going to ship them in. The Garum building will go here. We're not doing that right now. We're doing this. Where do we put the Grammaticus? That covers a lot of people, but they're not going to be the plebeian people. I like the diagonal idea, just a random diagonal. I don't know how to make it work with what I'm trying to do, though. And take advantage of his range. Because I want to put houses... Let's see, how can we do this to make it make a little bit of sense? Or does this... No, hang on. Hang on, no, I got it. It goes like this. And then this is... Okay, now I got it. And then this can go down the corner like that. There it is. All right, now we got it. Now we're cooking with gas. We'll do this. We'll do like a whole row like this. I went too far. Hang on. Yes, there it is. There it is. Okay, now these will become plebeians. This should move already. We're already moving the farmland out. This could be the plebeian area. We gotta get them. We gotta get the trade routes now, because now that I know plebeians are coming here, we need to just add this to the trade route. This island.
Waiting for your decree.
You're empty, so you can go back to Rains. There we go. All right, you go back to Rains.
Mariners, forward.
We can make. Let's see. Where's our trade routes? We have plebeians, Latium. All right, so we're in Latium. This is why these trade routes exist, because when I need to, I just add a stop to the route, and then we're done. Easy peasy. So we go plebeians. You are going... No. Back. Wait. Did they change this? Hang on. How did I... Hang on. Click the route. Oh, it's just going Rains to Uso. Because I don't have plebeians everywhere else? Batu doesn't have any plebeians? They're going to. At some point, right? I don't remember. But for now, we can just add Rikishi to this route. So let's go Rains to Uso, and then from Uso we go to Rikishi, or do we go the other way? Because my dock is on this side. Right? So let's move this. How do we do this? First time I've done this. Let's take you over here. And then bring you back this way. Right? Because we're trying to keep it on this side, because my dock in Rains is on this side. So we might as well keep all of our ships. Trying to get where it will get me the right spot. Keep all of our ships on this side, because all the danger is up here. Right? So we'll keep all of our ships coming down this way, is my idea. Although messing with this is a dangerous proposition. You know? Because then the ships get all wonky and they don't go where they need to go. But I think this kind of encourages them to stay on this side. But this also needs to be like on the corner here. So they don't go out here and then turn. They just turn, you know? Let's keep them close by. They go in that way. All right, I think that kind of works. Ish. We'll see. Either way, it goes in here, and then we need to pick up and drop just like we did everything else. So now they get all of their goods. Boom. The problem I'm going to have is the other route. I got to figure out to keep them the same. Establish. And then this one is going to also add Rikishi. Do the same things. Put this here. Maybe this will be the test run to see if this scenario works. You know? Let's kind of see how that goes. All right, Rikishi, boom, boom. You are Garum. Soap, I know Soap is going to be a problem. It's already been low, but this is going to be a problem. All right, so there we go with that. Establish, boom. One last thing, we come over to Rikishi. We have to upgrade this if we can. We cannot. I need tiles. When I bring tiles, I'll upgrade this. And we should be good. All right, so let's upgrade these. Let's upgrade these. Yeah, all of this could be like a courtyard kind of area. Just a walking area with statues and whatnot. This whole... on this side kind of thing. Right? That works. Okay, so we have some plebeians, not a lot. Let's put our shipyard and stuff together here. Let's go ropes. I still don't have any tiles. Tiles is always the problem. It's always tiles. Tiles is going to be solved, though. It will absolutely be solved once we go... oh, I'm already up to 115 here. What are we doing? 20% on these things? Yeah, Garum has to come here. Again, this is going to be partitions, but Garum is definitely coming here very soon. Very soon. We also need to... let's go to our... let's find our ships. All of them. Trade routes. Where are the trade routes at? No, that's... on its way to Albion. Where are you? Local mining. All right, let's try this. Here we go. This is a random ship here in I didn't build it yet. That's my bad. I can't build it. I was gonna go ahead and trade the workforce, but I can't do that yet because I haven't actually built the shipyard. Right? Wait. Let's try it. I honestly don't know. Let's try it. Workforce. Valor, Lyra. Why? I thought you could just pick any island you want. Workforce. Valor, Lyra. Oh my gosh, do I have to redo every single ship? And start them here in Latium? Like wherever they originate from, do they have to... does the workforce only transferred to that province? Oh, this is a problem. Which one of these came... from this area? The military ships. These came from Latium last episode. These came from Reigns. Workforce. This has all of my Latium. Okay, so they have to originate in that oh my gosh, I have to redo all of my ships. That's gonna that's not happening on camera. It's definitely not happening on camera. Virgil, that's the flagship. That came from here. There's no workforce on it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so every single ship that has already been built... oh, I have to replace everything. And then put them all on the ships, and then assign them all
Your people are
here.
ailing.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. That's not good. It's not good, y'all. All right, everything's in the positive here. I love that. Love that for me. This needs to be added to construction route. That's the route it needs to be added to. Construction. Yet another island to this route. And so does Yoko, but that's right next to Kaiso. That might be dangerous. That could be a problem. Are you a trireme? Do you have anything on you that you can that you can shoot people with? You do not. We might be manually delivering to Yoko until I get situated up here to where I can defend. Any route going to Yoko and to the big island, I need Sinis. Is that what it's called for now? Sinis? Maybe until I get... no routes up there until I get some escorts. But this one could get added. It just needs to be moved up the list here. But where? But where up the list? Where is it? There it is. Oh my gosh, was I messing with the whole order? Never mind, get out of there. I do not want to establish that. You want to save your changes? No, I was doing something completely wrong there. Let's try that again. Let's add this island, and then I take... Oh, I was just flipping them back and forth. That's all I was doing. That's my bad. All right, it does not need to go that way. All right, let's look at this. It's going to go... It needs to go Reigns, Uso, Rikishi, and then back down to Sakoa. So Rikishi needs to go in between Uso and Sakoa. There we go.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry.
No, I have
Just
not.
Some refreshments.
No, I have not, sir. I absolutely have not. I had the game on pause, and I went down and made me some lunch, and I ate food before I started. That's what I was doing. All right, so Rikishi needs you to drop wood always. Yeah, because I'm going to be making ships here. So drop all that. We'll pick it back up, even though I don't know if we need to or not. Let's do the same thing with this. This one's not gonna. This doesn't have a lot of room for trees, so we'll just drop whatever's left there. Same thing with Fatu. I'm gonna be using a lot of flax there. Maivia also can drop all of it there. Seamus, that yeah, those all stay the same. All right, we are good. We're on the route. Where is it? I'm getting tiles and I'm getting concrete. That's what I need. All right, established. Boom. All right, so Rikishi is set up. This is set up to go. I need the tiles first. It's not set up. I need tiles.
So Praetor.
I cannot wait until I can send all of my tiles up to Yoko and make tiles up there, because that's where coal is. I think that might be enough. And let's just grab some extra. And take that. Go. Get over here. Tell me when you get there.
Lente.
I might remember, or I might hear it. I might not. But here we go. This is the beginning of Rikishi. When I get the tiles over here, we'll redo, or we'll redo. We will build these things and then have them going. We'll put the shipyard over here. It'll be good. Let's start this one. Again, with the... Do we have... Yeah, we have water spots. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing on Yoko? We're researching a lot of stuff is what we're doing. We got keys coming up next. Harbor Grand Mastery. Oh, no, you know what we need to do? We need to research Quinquiremes, because that's next on the list here, and I'm just been sitting here looking at it, because triremes are up here. A tried and true ship with more slots for modifications. And since we are working with Neptune, we're building our shipyard, we're redoing all our ships, now's the time. An advanced hull type with many more slots for modifications. Why stop at merely 3 rows of oars? That's right. That's 49 minutes. Boom. Let's put that next. What are these? Alliance tree. We are allies under Rome, of course, but perhaps we could be allies to one another. Allows you to propose full military pacts with another party. I like it. Allows you to build one more officium. There is still room to be that final bit more accommodating for our wise heads. Yeah, because I'm about to work on that on Reigns. Which one of those is more important, though? Alliances or more officium? I think more officiums, honestly. Our Vigiles can still achieve military efficiency, response time, firefighting squads extinguish burning buildings more quickly. I don't know if that's really that important. That'll be important when the volcano comes, but not right now. Villa visitation. Plus 200 prestige for your villa. That's pretty obvious that I should definitely have that. I don't know why I don't. I'm not. This, the officium. We're definitely doing the quinquiremes. We'll worry about the rest of that later. Honestly. This is what? Why is it yellow? Oh, because I just did it. Maybe I haven't looked at it yet. A dedicated pier for the comings and goings of Oh yeah, because I just finished doing that. Are additional spots for ships to load and unload goods at, reducing congestion. I like that. Allows you to build more depots. Love it. But that's probably going to take tiles, and I'm not worried about tiles right now. I'm worried about building and starting a new island. We're doing 2 islands. I can only do 1 production chain a day, but apparently I can start 2 islands. Apparently. So I think, because I like this little cove right here. So this should be where our trading post is, but over here we have 2 coastlines that we can deal with the other things. But everything is very much unprotected. So if like a ship comes over here and starts shooting long range stuff, we need to have nothing important right here. You know what I'm saying? I think that this road should go over here like this. Maybe. I don't think we get too fancy here. This is supposed to be a military kind of island. So I think it's all about efficiency and straight lines. I say that and I immediately build a diagonal. But a straight line from here. Straight lines. I already hate it. Let's not do that. Do I hate that? I kind of hate it. I kind of do. But we need people here, and we need to get our faith going so we can pick our god. So let's go with market right here in the corner. Again, with straight lines, I immediately do a diagonal. What if we do this? What if we go market corner here? And we go tavern corner here? I don't hate that. Immediately said we're going to do straight lines, and I immediately drew 2 diagonals. What am I doing? Here we go. Are these different size buildings? Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they are. All right, well, I guess that can't work. It can work if we put it like this. That's too easy. Let's keep it on this diagonal and just do something different. Let's draw straight lines. And then I do this. All right. Oh my gosh, they start begging for a road so fast. They do not even give you a chance. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then this one should have been straight across right there. This one, I can go like this. Nope. Like that. I'm getting far away from the market, though. I need to come back toward the market. No, I need you to flip. Okay, fine. Leave that spot right there for a shrine or something. Oh, that almost lined up perfectly. We'll figure it out. All right, so we got people here at least, right? And somehow the market still reaches them. Perfect. All right, so let's get them a sanctuary so they can worship their god of war. I believe he will fit right here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put him. The market doesn't make sense. So we'll put it here. There, you know what? I'm actually pretty good at hearing that. That's surprising. I know. All right, let's take you, and then we'll do this. No, not that many. Let's just do 4 right there. Okay, you. People are here. Here we go. Now, we are on Mars. Let's go, or sorry, we're on Yoko. Yoko is going to be Mars. This is a rugged gentleman who is going to help us with coal, which is why I came here right now, because I need tiles. And we're going to bring our pigs over here. We're going to bring our salt over here. We're going to bring all of our weapons, all of our armor, proper armor and weapons all the time. Mars, you're the guy. Troops recruited, increased production. Perfect. Let's get some more people. Oh, look at his little, got the fire going. Love it. Let's get Liberty people. I need, get our basics in here. Before we even get going, we need our basics, right? Oats. Where do we put our oats? Do we? Yeah, we're gonna have an aqueduct here, right? We only have 4 spots. So we will have 1 aqueduct. We should probably have it closer to everybody. So this one is probably gonna come over here. Right? So we'll put our oat farm. Actually, let's put it close to the town. Need a warehouse. Boom. That road connects kind of right there. And then you... Does that connect right there? Is that where the road should go? No, the road should go... going into it like that. Nope, that's not what I tried to do. There we go. All right, now we got this. Boom. I'm feeling like so efficient today. This is a crazy, crazy feeling that I've never felt before. At least not anytime recently. This is like, I'm over here doing stuff. All right, 1 more tile. Sure, you can have it. There you go. Nope. There you go. Or no. You're not going to have it. We're going to put a tree right here. Because I am me. What just happened? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Rudolph is dead. And he's, why is it Rudolph? Why are there 14 Rudolphs, and where did they just go? Oh my god, what was that? What just happened? That was madness.
Fire has started in your city.
I don't care about the fire. I want to know why Rudolph was just doing whatever that was. That was... I don't even know what was happening there. I just can't. All right, so let's put the oat thing. Ooh, that's a good spot right next to the tavern. Get your wine and your oatmeal. Wine and porridge. Right? Boom. Wine and porridge. Get you some. We should turn that the other way. Is that the way? Yes. And then we'll flagstone it. Or no, we'll mosaic. With the irregular something. Where is it? Irregular, boom. I wish you could rotate it. I really do. That's good. And then we'll put the dirt right there. No, not right there. I guess we have to put a bush there to cover up that. So how about this one? Nope. How about this one? No, I don't want that. I don't want that bush everywhere. It's not. It just doesn't work. All right, this is just not. We'll put that there, and then we'll put a squat tree here, and then dirt it. Just make it dirt. But that little corner right there, that little piece, is gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I hate that. Can we do something about that, please? Okay. Do we have over 50 people? We have 48. Well, once we get porridge going, we should have one more. But just because I want to say that I completed this. There. Now there's 50. And we have a proper island going. We need to put this at dawn so I can see. Actually, no, dusk. See what we got going on over here on Mr. Mars. Oh, look at that. They're just burning something. They're just burning things at the stake. Where there's no statue or anything. It's just fire and guys fighting. It's kind of weird. Neptune definitely, look, he's just sitting up. She's sitting up there and she's like, look at these dudes out here trying to be all macho and stuff, testosterone and whatnot. She goes, that is not impressing me in one way, shape, or form. No way. Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, Neptune. Oh, hi. Hello, sir. How are you? You don't look very happy. Is it all right? You all right, buddy? You all right? You're not happy with my building style so far? He's like, dude, you said you were going to go straight lines, and all you did was diagonals. Like, what are we doing? I came to this island thinking there would be no diagonals. And I trusted you. And now look. Now I'm stuck here. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, let's... Oh, Benny B needs me. Hi, Benny. Yes? Slandering the governor. Custodians drag a manacled young man into your presence. This citizen of Balor was arrested in the act of defiling your name in the public square. All right, Balor, let's center here. Balor is our main island in Albion. He called you a stultus, an idiot, a fraudator, a liar, and a corrupter provinciarum, corrupter of provinces. Will you punish him? So he was just saying bad words. That's it. We're talking. This is the word police now. I know this is Rome, but I'm not all about this whole you don't have freedom of speech thing. Moderately punish him with a public beating. Prestige plus 200, happiness minus 200. This is on Balor. But the Empress would love this. She's all about it. Make an example of him by imposing exile. She also would like this. Prestige plus 300. Wait. So more prestige by exiling him. Hang on a second. So you exile him and people are just minus 200. Or I'm sorry. You beat him and it's minus 200. You just tell him to leave and it's minus 500? For 4 hours. You spare him and inquire why he insults you. Happiness plus 200, nothing happens. As far as the Empress goes. Impose a fine and release him. Okay, so there's no negatives here. Only positive with the Empress. But this gives me happiness. I like happiness. I'm all about happiness. I'm also not trying... No, you're allowed to say what you want. If I don't like what you're saying, maybe I should be less of an idiot, less of a liar, and less a corrupter of provinces. Maybe I could just be better. And then he won't be able to slander me. How about that? I was thinking he might be slandering me based on my lack of organizational skills and my lack of timing and lack of preparedness. Spare him. That's what we're doing. 200 happiness on Balor. Boom.
A bold step, Ere.
I'm pretty good with the Empress right now. We're at plus 76. We're good. All right, so this is a pretty disappointing building, honestly. We're going to need a Grammaticus here at some point as well. I'm not going to build it right now. But we're going to need one. I just wanted to get some effects going. 50 out of 50. There we go. Let's make some coal just to say we did something. We could go ahead and get that chain started. Should we do that? No, because the shipping routes, I need escorts. I need escorts for my shipping routes before I start shipping stuff. Which means I need more ships, which means I'm now going to do a festival for no reason. Where is this at? This is on Seamus. Income and knowledge, I'm all about it. We're back up to 477. I'll pay for it. We're good. Random specialist, I'll take that. On where is this? Seamus, so I can go get them if I need them. Who is it? Magnus Bantius, the Dapnosophist. The Dapnosophist? I have to go see who this is. The Dapnosophist. Talk to me, Seamus. What do you got? You got the Dapnosophist guy. Where is he? Magnus. Magnus can argue eloquently between... Oh, this is the guy who's like arguing at the dinner table that nobody wants to sit next to. Although he is pretty powerful. 1.5 for knowledge. That's pretty good. All right, back to Latium. We got to go to Neptune. I got tiles over here. Mars is started. Or I'm sorry, Mars. Yoko has been started with Mars. Everything is going good here right now. We got sardines. We got porridge. We got sardines. We will get tunics and we'll get the Pileus hats next time is definitely what we're doing here. We got to start building these up. But this one has already been built up a lot.
We stand waiting.
For me, a lot. For regular people, not. But for me, a lot. Let's... Wait, what are you?
Praetor.
Oh, hang on. Stop! Okay, hang on. Time out. Let's upgrade you first. Now, wait, stop. Drop everything. Control, control, control. There you go. So that we're full. And then you go get another full load wherever you're going.
Waiting for your decree.
And then you can drop this in here. There we go. There we go. You go back to Reigns. I will need you at some point, but not... Today is not that point. Put this at morning time. I feel accomplished, but I also feel extremely rushed right now. Even though for most people this is just like a normal play, you know, normal day, normal episode. For me, this is like crazy. All right, additional spots for ships to unload. This one is just a special. Can I? I'm not wasting the tiles, but I should put this on Reigns. No, because we're gonna redo this whole harbor area very soon. Maybe move some of it over here, because now we can build additionally in additional areas. Like we can build out here now. I can build repair cranes out here when our research is done. Here, increase offshore building range. When that's done, we should, yeah, that's when I'm going to redo the whole harbor area and all of the harbors, because I'll have the room that I need to do it, you know? All right, so let's put a shipyard here just because we can now, just to say we did it. This is where our new home for ships are going to be. Again, this will be redone when I have more room.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Where? Oh, here. Well, that's okay. I have tiles now, and I can upgrade the rest of these people right here. No. I don't want equites, whatever they're called. I don't want those. I want plebeians. Why can't you upgrade? Because you are not touching any of the buildings you need to. Well, you know how we do that? We get concrete. I have 6 of them. Where is the tavern? The tavern is up. Is that the only one? Oh, we have to put a tavern over here. But I can get you to market. I can put some paved roads right here and right here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, there you go. There's the 6. Can you get there? Wow, those 6, that right there. That little bit right there got it all the way over here. Well, does that mean the tavern is close? No. We'll just build another tavern. We'll give you a tavern. I do like these rows of houses. We could do another row. Maybe put the tavern right here on the corner. Okay, there you go. So over here, we're going to have like working people. They need to go to the tavern, right? That's my thought process. We'll put it over here by the river. Maybe that river slot will be a thing. There we go. All right, tavern's there. Oops, I'm going crazy on the zooming. And you should be able to upgrade. In just a second.
This is the salt of the sea.
Yes. Yes, it is. That's where they come from. That the sea and the salt and all the things. Shipyard. We need, okay, there's sails and rope. So the rope is actually a really good, I like this building. I like the way this building looks. You could put it anywhere. You can put it down by the ocean, but you can also fit it in with the farms, and it really fits either way, I think. And it does it fit right there? Oh, that was almost perfect. And since it is almost perfect, we're just going to do it. Well, that works. We'll go like this with the road. And then fill this in. With trees, maybe? Maybe... No, not one of those. That one and the dark one. No, never mind. That works. Let's leave it like that. That's good. Maybe a little sand right here in the corner. No, that doesn't work. That's fine. It's good right there. If you squint, it's okay. It works. All right, so rope's being made. Now we just need a sail maker. I know this one goes down by the shipyard for sure. Remember the one in Albion, the Sails and Smiths? That is a good looking building right down through here. Right there. Right by the shipyard. I almost think it should open up next to the shipyard. Maybe on this other side. Maybe this way. That's it.
There is a shortage of
That's the
workforce
winner
in one
right
of your
there.
cities.
That way they just get their stuff right there. Boom. Okay, now. Plebeians should be upgraded, these 3. Right there. There we go. How's our workforce? That's gonna rise. We should have enough goods for our plebeians here. And our people. We need more sardines. We need bread. That's coming though. That's on a route. It's coming. I dumped all 50 of these. So that route just probably hasn't gotten here yet. Where is it? Did I do it wrong? I did it wrong. You know what I didn't do? I forgot to set my minimums. So it's probably come by here a few times, but I forgot to set my
Has
minimums.
started in your city.
Yep, that's what it was. My bad. All right, so we're at 1. We have upgraded this, so we go 125, and then minimum stock here is 25. That's my bad. Or is it 50? Hold, please. What's USO? Minimum stock's 25. Rains should be higher, though, right? Rains, the minimum stock is 25. Okay, never mind. What did I set this as? 25. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to set the minimums. All these people will get all their goods and they'll be good to go here very soon. The next time around for the ships, which is where's this ship? It's right there. And you just left here and you're headed back. So you got to do a whole nother lap. All right, well, While that one is doing its lap, we should have all of our production good to go here on Rikishi. No, we do not. We need more tunics. We need more hats and more tunics. All right, well, that's an easy one. Do we have the farming goods? We should. We're going to need another sheep farm. Hemp is way good. Yeah, we need more sheeps. Is that a thing? No. Sheep, not sheeps. There's no such thing as sheeps. That would be like me saying these ones. Because that's not a thing either. For those of you who don't realize that. Sheeps is not a thing as well. So let's put some sheep. Right. Let's move these away because the houses are starting to barrel down on us here. Maybe we bury these in the back. Over by the aqueduct, maybe? I feel bad for the animals, but wait, where's the third one? Oh, it's way over there. No, I need you over here, please. And we'll move you over here. I need to pay attention more of how the buildings are oriented. I don't... Yeah, I need to flip these. I'll do that between episodes when I'm decorating and moving things around. Because that is going to be a project for me in between episodes. So you don't have to... You've already watched me do an entire 2 islands of a project. So you don't need to watch me do 20 more minutes of putting a tree right here. And nothing has popped up lately. So that's... I'm glad that the game has finally given me time to kind of do things between episodes, because there for a while it was like I couldn't do anything. Things would just pop up, and it was getting out of control. But it seems like things have kind of quieted down a little bit. I've gotten to a point where I can slow down. I could put dirt around this. I could put dirt. That was a big accomplishment. Dirt. I wanted those potted plants. I like these a lot. Put one of those right here. Well, no, we'll put one that matches the other one. Right there. Maybe a hot Roman fireman right here. Look, now I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Neptune and Mars today. We have I think we only have one island that doesn't have a god. That's there. Oh, look at this man right here. That is a man. We're not going to do him, though. Not yet. Not yet. We need to put Minerva somewhere. We need to put Minerva somewhere. I don't think we have her anywhere. Do we? We have her on Balor. We have her on a main island. Never mind. We have Minerva. Then we have Kernunununos, who might be Sir Nunununos. I'm not sure. But we finally have Mars, and we finally have Neptune, and Neptune, by far, has the best sanctuary. And it ain't even close. It's not even the ballpark. This guy... Well, take her away. Go away. This guy, that is... Look at that. That is awesome. Yeah. All right. So next episode, this should look a little bit more fancy. We should have our workforce fixed on this once our trade routes get over here. And we will work on building our first new ships out of our new shipbuilding island. And then after that, we will eventually replace all of our ships with ships that come out of this island. Maybe we'll keep the Albion ships. Maybe we'll keep them with their own shipyard on another shipping island over there. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe that's maybe that's the answer. Is we have an excuse me, we have an Albion island where we have a lot of cockles and seashells. And we'll maximize those, maybe? Maybe, or we just build them all out of here. Because this, I have a feeling this is going to get pretty big. This will be Libertas World. The world of Liberty is what this will be. Except that it's going to take a couple episodes to get there. But we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. And also eventually is that we'll finish our neighborhood on Rains. This still not done. Our villa, still not done. Extra officiums, still not done. One day we'll get there.